Hi there, just another podcast. Today's the 29th of April. It's been 4 or 5 weeks since we've actually done a podcast since the outcome of the work value case and the announcement of the recommendation. Obviously, there's been a joint bulletin go out, signed off by myself and I believe it may have been Tony Walker, I'm not sure, if not it was Rebecca Hodges, that had some dates in regard to you receiving your new pay rates, and I believe that's already occurred around the state where people are now on the new work value pay rates, the first 10% increase. AV have indicated that back payment, all of the back payment of the 10% back to the 1st of July last year will be paid on a payday, I think the 1st of June. And of course then we're hopeful that we'll have new rolled in rate calculations for the new increases on the 1st of July 2016, which will deliver half of what's left of your work value increase plus a 3% increase as an outcome of the 2015 EBA. The union's been conducting many meetings around the state, members meetings, and I think right now we've done about 26 or 27 of them. There's about 3 or 4 to go next week. 4 of them are in the rural areas. We'll complete those meetings next week, and the response from the membership has been overwhelmingly positive, and in particular the response to extending the current enterprise agreement by another 2 years and 4 months for 2 additional 3% increases has been quite positive without giving up any conditions. Just to explain, and we have had some meetings with clerical and admin staff and non-operational staff about that. We will be seeking slightly higher increases for them because they were not included in the work value case. But we don't know what the outcome of that will be, but we'll keep people informed as we progress the matters. The union has sent to AV a draft enterprise agreement for the extension of it with the new pay rates needing to go in there. There needs to be some legislative changes for domestic violence leave, so there needs to be a clause put in around domestic violence leave. We're hoping to meet with AV within the next few weeks to try and finalise an extended agreement. Once we get it to a position that it can be circulated for consideration, the union will circulate it and will show you any changes. There will be no reduction of conditions. There obviously needs to be some new classifications that have been created since the last EBA, and as an outcome of the work value case all the new pay rates will go in there, and there will be also some adjustments to allowances. Once all that's finalised, it'll go through a proper formal voting process and you'll have the right to vote on whether you accept or reject the extension of the agreement. I can assure you right now the union's position will be that we'll be recommending that members accept the extension. But we're happy to have those discussions, and we invite any teams and branches that want us to come out and talk about the details of it all. Please don't hesitate to contact the office or contact Danny and myself directly, and we'll make arrangements to come out and meet with people if you want to discuss any of those issues or any other issues that you might want us to come out and talk about. So that's where it's at the moment. Things are progressing reasonably well. You should have started to receive your new pay rates, and hopefully you've seen a considerable increase. And again, come 1 July this year, or July this year, you'll see further increases. And of course, by the end of the year, by 1st December, you'll have your full lot of instalments from the work value outcome. And as you know, the increases, except for graduates, which got 12%, and BLS paramedics got 15%, the increases range from 20.25% up to 28% for some of the specialist groups. And of course, with the 3 instalments, that'll compound, so it actually delivers more than those percentages that we've just quoted because of the compounding effect. Finally, we are organising a social function and a bit of a celebration of the outcome of the whole Code Red campaign and the work value outcome. That'll be on Monday evening, the 16th of May at Victorian Trades Hall at the corner of Lygon Street and Victoria Street, Melbourne. Starts at 7 p.m. Bulletins will go out. We are expecting people to come along in either their Code Red attire or something the colour of red. It will be quite a good celebration, and there'll be alcohol and food and music and fun. And it has been a 4-year campaign, and I think with the outcomes, you well and truly deserve to let your hair down and celebrate such an historic outcome in the history of ambulance in this state. So that's it for now. We'll try and keep you updated as things progress, in particular with the extension of the enterprise agreement. If you have any concerns, don't hesitate to contact the office or contact us directly on our mobiles. You should have our numbers. They're in the diaries. They're on all the bulletins. So if we don't hear from you, you'll hear from us. Thanks.